I'm at him. For the streets.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's a run going left. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Run on 1st down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Result is a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's caught. It's Robinson. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They're all set to punt this one away. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in
trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
12 yards to go.
Back to throw. To Robinson, he's got it, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So after one, 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On comes the punter now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He'll look. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Putting the tight end in motion. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a 1st down. They'll go again here with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now it's Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now, faking the give. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This one on target for Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
It is brought in the end zone.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the visitors will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point is good. And his guys move back to within 1.
Visitors 14. Our home team 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. That'll be, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The home team's offense make their way out. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. In motion, it's Robinson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. That's enough for a 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the...
That one, take it in. The kicking team on for the extra point. His kick is good, and his guys will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick hitting slant there. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this 1st half. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's 3rd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his 1st read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. To throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a 1st set of downs.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try to run this one in, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Moving the tight end right. Another run here for Robinson. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Receiver in motion, going right. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
A tight end in motion now. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They run over center with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a 3rd and 2.
brings up 3rd and 2.
They motion a receiver right. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He gets free, and he's in.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Point attempt still to come. The kick is good, and his guys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tackle there by Jalix Hunt. It's another run here for Williams. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. Results in 1st down.
On the carry, it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. On the ground, it's Robinson. You talk about the moves, spinning out of that tackle, turning it into a gain of 7. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And he will score again. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
They'll run with Robinson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. His throw left side is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. second down, a run with Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again, another catch. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's taken down just shy of the 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return. before being forced out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
The RPO, that one is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
Third and 5.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Regals. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.